Hello and welcome, this is Bronze League Gamer. And yes, I am finally bringing you a Zerg game. I do not think I've cast a Zerg game yet. Well, it is a ZVT and we've got two players, of course, because it is 1v1. And here we go, it is Liquid's Taeja versus Idra. So, let's see what happens. Let's see if this game can be as exciting as I hope it will be, as you have not seen a Zerg casted by myself, and I am the Zerg Master. Okay, that's not true. My race is Terran. That's not even true either. My race is Protoss. So I did play a bit of Zerg, and I did play a bit of Terran. So I have had experience playing them all, but there is minimal experience. I'm not nearly as good as Idra and Liquid Taeja, I don't think, but I've never played them, so I don't know if I could beat them. Well, let's see what's going to happen over here. I believe this is just a standard game that was done on ladder. You know, there's no forced cross spawns or anything like that. So we're waiting for hopefully something cool to happen, and Idra is sending off his overlord to come and have a look. I don't know where he's going. I think he's going to go in the top left-hand corner, I guess, to try and see if he's over there. There is no communication between Taeja and Idra, so well, I imagine that Idra does not communicate very much with people that he plays against because he just does not care. I always try and give the good luck and have fun to my opponents because, you know, it's all friendly and everything like that. And Taeja is starting with a command center first, so that's pretty cool, I guess. And well, Idra's gonna go with the hatchery first, so he may even go. If Idra does spot this, he will probably go with a third hatchery because why not? If you wanna stay one base ahead, really, because well, if you can, you can. It's always worth doing, and yeah, it looks like that is going to be the case. So he's sending his drone in now, and there it goes on its adventure. I don't think that Liquid Taeja has actually seen anything yet, but okay, that's cool. He's not bothering to scout yet. I guess he wants to save all his SCVs, and he's chased away the drone. I guess he was expecting an overlord to come over and reveal the location of the base of Idra, and well, there is an overlord coming over quite right now, but Liquid Taeja did try and send the Zelnaga, go see the Zelnaga tower and see, I guess, if he was actually see the direction of the drone, and now he's assumed that it's in this corner, but he's going to find out that he is not actually there. And yeah, Idra has not revealed his location just yet, so he wants to keep his build as secret as possible, I suppose. And you know, the 3 hatcheries going to, I mean, it's something that you can expect from a Zerg player in this day and age to do anyway, so it's not going to be come as much of a surprise for Taeja. And yeah, he has now found the base, and he's seen the drones transfer, so he should know. He doesn't really need to check, to be honest. I guess he wants to see how far along the hatchery is, and he'll find out that the hatchery is done. But to be honest, Idra would have timed it quite well anyway, and he should have known that it was just about finished. And well, Taeja is not going to bother having. Did he not even look? No. Okay, fair enough. He didn't bother to have a look at what was going on in the main, but to be honest, it's pretty standard. If you're gonna have 3 hatcheries, you're not going to be able to do too much harass to begin with, and Taeja has decided to go for the Hellion harass. I understand that, it makes sense, and a starport as well, so he's bringing the barracks over here, so it looks like he's going to be going Banshees, which is cool. And Brock's being broken down, that's going to be useful later on, and Queens being produced, presumably to be able to block off the ramp, although it is very big, or at least to chase away those Hellions. But he needs to get on it as soon as possible, because the damage is going to be able to be done from Taeja very soon. And is he sending his? No, he's not sending his Hellions as fast as possible. He needs to get down there. And 7 drones being produced. Spine crawler, yeah, spine crawler at this location, because Taeja, he knows that Idra's Taeja, and he start talking properly. I'm getting too excited. Idra knows that Taeja is going to use these Hellions in the third, and well, he spotted it, and you know he's running out of time to actually do some harass. But I guess he wants the four Hellions, because the 4 Hellions is the dream number of Hellions to have. And yeah, Taeja is just waiting, but the more he waits, the more that the destructible rocks are able to be destroyed. And now they're destroyed, he's going to be able to link up the 2 bases, and it's going to make things much easier. There is two gases ready. Yep, we got the Banshees. We got the Banshees coming in now. And do we have any tech going for it? No, not yet. Second Banshee on the way. And here we go with 5 Hellions, and the other Hellion's just going to patrol over there to see if I guess Idra's going to launch some form of counterattack. But I think Taeja is going to relax for now. Is he going to try and attack in another direction? You know, he's gonna. That's not a good place for Taeja to be. He wants to attack over there, I guess. And 2 spores instantly go up. He sees that the Banshees are out, so he's going to want to do some damage. And there's another spore, so 4 spores. That is a heavy investment for one. What he sees as 1 Banshee, but the second Banshee is coming out, and the Banshee is going to go down. But Liquid Taeja did score an attack over in the bottom left hand side, because the 2 queens were distracted, which meant he could do a lot more damage. And let's just have a look at what the total are. But only 5 work is destroyed for what was 6 Hellions, I guess, and that's not quite what you want. And Banshee is taking some serious damage again. Let's have a look at the production tab. Yeah, we have the Banshee production has stopped now. And has there been a transfer? Yes, the reactor is being built now. And is Idra going to be launching some form of counter attack? He's just checking if the third's there, and it is not there. So he's going to be sitting back, and he can relax. He can macro up. He may even want to take a 4th. And he doesn't really have to worry about any form of attack coming from Taeja for the next few minutes at least. Well, I said the next few minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. But 26 Zerglings are being produced. He will have seen those destructible rocks going down, and Zergling has been placed over there to make over at the third to make sure that the orbital armor can't go down. But the destructible rocks have been taken out now, and here come all the Zerglings. And well, Taeja has seen the Zerglings now, so he's not going to. He takes out the Banshee just to give some kind of remove the element of surprise slightly to try and what am I even talking about? I'm getting completely distracted. But Taeja is able to hold that off because, well, he's fine. He's doing a good job. Taeja is looking in good form now. Idra did have the if he just taken on that Banshee first, then Taeja may have been able to do some more damage to Taeja. But instead, Taeja is able to hold it off, and now he's going to wall off, and that is going to prevent the Zerglings from actually getting into the main. But a Baneling's Nest has been produced, and we have got the centrifugal hooks, which allow them to go much faster and roll around. So let's see if that's going to be enough to do the damage that is required. Spores all over the place, so this Viking is just going around making sure that Overlords just can't roam around freely and prevent any drops from being seen. And well, there goes Taeja's drop, but it will be scouted by Idra, so there he goes. But if Taeja does spot it, so he is going to avoid it for now. And will he use Stim to try and do some damage and kill a few Zerglings? How did he do that? What? Was there a scan? Oh no! What am I doing? I'm being stupid. Those creep tumors were being generated at the time. So we'll see if Taeja can pull this off. But he is moving over, and he is destroying a lot of the creep tumors, pushing back the Zerg's influence. And he's gonna take a breather. He's gonna go back. 15 banelings being produced, so that's a large number of banelings, and well, 3 pages worth of zerglings, which is a hell of a lot of zerglings. Another 34 zerglings being produced, 84 zerglings currently. How many? 80 are now. They've been converted into banelings, so we've got another 4 banelings being produced. We've got 15 banelings, soon to be 19, and 88 zerglings, and that is a very hefty number, and we'll see if Idra can take on this army. But it's going to be interesting. The infestors are out, which is extremely useful. But will Taeja be able to handle this force? It is an extremely large force. And, oh, Taeja did do a drop, but he is going to lose a medevac full of people. And, well, a few banelings got used up there, so that wasn't entirely all the way bad for Taeja, but will he be able to succeed? I do not know. Where are the tanks? The tanks are a bit further behind, but that's okay. He just wants to take out the 4th, and here comes a sneak attack from Idra, and he is going to want to try and take out those siege tanks, but it has been spotted by the looks of things. And Idra could try and split up and take him at 2 angles, but he has not decided to do that. I see, because Taeja has tried to go up to the 3rd, and Taeja is going to try and evacuate. And I think he'll be successful, but Idra is doing a run by, and he's going to try and go into the main, perhaps? No, he's going to try and... He's just trying to find the army. He doesn't know where it is at the moment. I think he didn't see that. So Taeja is going to make it back. He's got the 4th up and running, and we'll see if he is going to manage to be successful here. And I think things are quieting down a little bit. I mean, fucking hell, Taeja is hovering an extremely large number of minerals here. So we are looking at hopefully something a bit more exciting happening soon. All the upgrades are the heaviest upgrades are finishing for Idra, so we are looking for something exciting to happen soon. But I don't really know what Idra wants to do. He's making his spire. Where is he doing it? He's making his spire at the front there, and I guess he's going to want to look at making brood lords, but let's see if he's actually going to be able to give him the chance to do that. There isn't that much gas from Idra, so he may not be able to do it. The 4th has gone back up, and a 5th is being taken, so that will be useful for the gas. And, well, these almost died, the spine crawler and the spore crawler, but Idra saw that and placed down his overlord to prevent that. And is there going to be some kind of exciting stuff happening soon? Idra does see the 4th, he must see the 4th there, and Taeja's going seriously macro with a couple more command centres, and he's getting the Vikings out to prevent the broodlords. And whoa, those are a lot of broodlords. There must have been there was another spire. I thought there was, but I just didn't see it. So he just wants to use the other spire for upgrades. Or has he seen the spire? He must have seen the spire. Yeah, he saw the spire evolving. So he knows that it is coming, but the broodlords are out, and this is going to be some damage that can be dealt to Taeja if Taeja isn't careful. And then there are corruptors on standby, ready to take out those Vikings, and of course there are the fungals from the infestors. There are only 5 infestors. Is that? And that'll be more than enough to take down the Vikings if they're not split correctly. And at the moment, that would be a fantastic place for a fungal to be. But unfortunately, you can't just place fungals wherever you want them to be. So, you know, things are quite quiet at the moment, and we hope that something is going to happen, because, well, Taeja is just maxing out masses and masses of minerals. He just doesn't need this many minerals, and neither person wants to make an engagement here because they know that, you know, they're going to catch one person out. They're trying to catch one person out of position, but they're not going to be able to do it. I don't think these players are very good, and they can avoid things like this. But unfortunately, the games then take a lot longer. So let's just hope that this game does resolve itself soonish, because I want to see these people destroy each other basically. And the drop is going down at the fin, and it's going to get completely shut down. There's no chance that that's going to really have to do anything. What? Okay, well that was pretty good from Taeja. I can't believe he managed to take that out with all those spine crawlers there. I know all of them weren't there at the time, but that was pretty damn good from Taeja. So it slowed down Idra's economy a bit, but to be honest, economy isn't important right now. At the moment, what is important is, well, destroying the opposition. I mean, Taeja is floating so is he going to get a 10 tank kill? Yes, 1 tank kill, or nearly 2 tank kills, and just something needs to happen. Someone needs to do something to make this game a bit more exciting. Zerglings used to narrow down the supply so that more broodlords can be produced, and 3-4 more on the way. So this is going to be able to take out the ground forces very easily. But there are a lot of Vikings at the ready. But we do have 1-2 corruptors and only 1-0 on the Vikings. So this could be some serious damage that could be dealt. 4 medevacs being filled up now, and these guys presumably are just going to want to try and take out serious amounts of these expansions and stuff like that. As you can see, they're getting dropped off here. Idra is just going absolutely crazy to take up half the map, and well, those are the drops there, and it will be spotted by the Zergling. So I don't know if Liquid Taeja is going to carry on. But I guess he will, but it has been spotted. And here are the Corruptors, and this is a very, very bad situation. Oh, come on, Idra, he can... if he'd just gone a bit more to the left, he would have been able to take them out. But now the drops are being dropped. So that was a poor move from Idra. He could have taken out all of those medevacs if he'd just been a bit more fortunate. But the 2 expansions that were just made by Idra are going to go down, and you know, Idra just was very unfortunate. He saw the drops coming, and he could have dealt with that, but unfortunately he did not. 3 Marauders are still alive, and there's still units alive here. But I guess Idra has decided that he might as well just leave the space alone. Nothing's going to happen over here because it has been completely destroyed. But I don't see why you would want to leave all those units just hanging around there. You would want to send your army there, I suppose, but okay. That is Idra's choice. He knows what he's doing. And here come the Vikings to pick up a few broodlords, but we've got the Corruptors ready and waiting. So things are extremely quiet right now. I'm hoping that something cool can happen, because, you know, I'm waiting for I've got this massive build up waiting for something cool to happen, and I just don't know if it's going to happen. Taeja is just using these Marines as much as he can to put off any aggression, any economy that Idra is attempting to get. And yeah. Is he going to get a kill? No, he has not managed to get a kill, and all the units at the bottom left-hand corner have been destroyed. So Taeja is going to try and take out a few banelings. All the banelings are completely soaked up by the Marauders, which is, well, to be honest, it's inconsequential. I suppose for Idra, because he can then just make some more broodlords, and he has got a lot of broodlords. But there are a lot of Vikings being produced now, and we're going for some Thor drops, which is something that we don't see very often. But I feel like it is going to get shut down. It is going to get spotted. It is going to get this attack is going to get spotted by Taeja. But is he going to be able to do anything with that? I think Idra has said enough is enough, and he's going to try and do the damage that he requires. And what is Taeja's answer for this? He has a lot of Vikings, but is it enough? Taeja is going down. He is going down, but is this going to be enough? I don't know. If the Fungals can land, it's going to be some serious bad news for Taeja, because that is a lot of Vikings just begging. They just get EMP. That's it for the infestors. I did not see any ghosts, but they must have been there, which is fantastic news for Taeja. And this is just crazy. Look at all this destruction. I don't even know who's winning up, but it looks like Taeja is pulling ahead. More Vikings are being produced, more Corruptors are being produced, and I just can't tell what's going on anymore. I don't know if more units are required, but these infestors just can't do anything at the moment. They just don't have any energy. They are throwing out a few infested terrors to just deal some minor damage to the Vikings, and hopefully the damage can be done, but there are ghosts on the ground which are going to be taking that out. Taeja is doing monumental amounts of damage, but so is Idra, I suppose. And supplies have been remaxed by Taeja, and well, not by Taeja anymore, but by Idra at least. And yeah, 6 Ultralists on the way. We should be able to do some serious amount of damage to these Marines. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, the infestors are trying to run away, but they should burrow or something, because they are just going to get destroyed. And the Zerglings coming in to just clean out those Hellions. And where are those Ultralists? Because this is where things are going to get a little bit more exciting. More Broodlords are being produced, but how many Vikings are actually left? There are, oh, I paused it, there are 7 Vikings left, and Broodlords are being taken out now, so that's it for that attack. But things are looking quite good for both players, really, I suppose, in terms of supply. Taeja is doing a bit better. He does have massive amounts of Vespene gas, but it always is at the end game much more difficult for Terran to use up all that Vespene gas. So hopefully we'll see some exciting stuff happen again. And here we go, 6 Ultras leading the charge, which should be able to do some serious damage to this army. And we've got a few Banelings thrown in the mix to be able to take out this very Marine heavy army. More Banelings are being produced, and here we go. Here go. The Thors are being left at the front to absorb all the Baneling damage, and that was not great for Idra, but he is coming in with all the Ultras. All the Ultras are coming through, tearing through the units, and I don't know if Taeja is going to be able to hold this now. This could be it for Taeja. I just can't see how he's going to survive. 15 Marines being produced at a time, but this is a very tight game. Both are running extremely low on minerals, and well, there's a massive surge of minerals now for Taeja, so he must have dropped a fuck ton of mules, and maybe he can pull this off. I mean, two Ultras are nearly completely destroyed, and 2 Thors here to pick off drops for all the Thors in an attempt to take down those Ultras, and he's going to try and drop them again, and he gets a couple of Fungals hit the Thors, and the Thors do die, but at the expense of 2 Ultras, and there are those carcasses of the Ultras just there. And here goes Idra for killing these expansions, but I don't think it's going to happen, and Idra is going to back off now. And you know, this game wasn't rated very highly, but I'm actually quite excited by it now, so I just want to, I don't really know who I want to win, I suppose. I mean, I do very much like Taeja as a person, and his style is absolutely fantastic, and Idra gives in, so okay, well, I guess Idra saw that he wasn't going to be able to pull ahead. I mean, Taeja did have all these bases well saturated, and Idra just left these ones. There was a cancel just there towards the end. Did I miss some stuff? I get a Thor. I see. Man, I missed that. Let's just go back and see what happened. So yeah, I see. So 2 Thors going down and taking out the the expansions of Idra. That was a very good play from Taeja. That is absolutely fantastic. And while this attack is going on, so yeah, that's some pretty good stuff from Taeja. So let's just see how he does it. One gets dropped there, takes out the spine crawler, takes out quite a few units, and Idra just is not paying attention. He does transfer away the drones, and then yeah, just slow destruction, I suppose, of the base. Taeja is not putting too much thought into that. He is trying to launch multi-pronged attacks, and that is absolutely fantastic. And there we go. There goes those expansions. So yeah, Idra was outclassed by Taeja. So those Thor drops were very good. So anyway, I think that was it. And I hope you enjoyed the game, and I'll see you guys in the next game that I cast.